With the world in various stages of lockdown, it's become apparent that things aren't just going to go back to normal right away. It's likely that we're going to be spending more time at home, whether that's being given more opportunities to work from home or just going out less and socializing less. So the question that I've been asked a couple of times just recently is, how do you maintain a sense of normality, or at least maintain some sanity during this challenging time that we're all experiencing? In my mind, that there are three things that you need to consider, and then one overarching thing that you need to remind yourself of constantly if you're going to get through this in one piece. So the three things that you need to remember are the mind, the body, and the soul. Starting off with the mind, you can do things like mindfulness or meditation to stop those thoughts mulling around in your head and causing problems. Mindfulness and meditation just really helps you to gain a better control over the thoughts that you're having, which will allow you to be more productive and happier and all sorts of good things. The other thing that you can do is to try and learn something new, but you don't necessarily need to learn something new. Maybe just go and use something that you have already learned. So go and create something. The second thing then is the body. And it's obviously really important because we're not moving as much as we normally are. And exercise is so important for our mental health as well as our productivity. And so make sure that you're not just sat at your desk like I am now for hours on end. Get up in between every task, and also build in that time for sort of more rigorous exercise, or at least yoga and stretching. And then another great tip that I heard the other day was just every time you're doing something that doesn't require you to be sat down, whether you're on the phone or thinking of something new, doing something creative, pace up and down your apartment, and you'll be amazed at how many steps you can get in that way. And then the third thing is to focus on your soul. What do I mean by soul? Well, it means different things to different people, but for me it's anything that's more important than yourself. And I think when you're focused on how you're stuck in isolation and some of the challenges you're feeling, it's very easy to slip into that kind of self-pity mode, or at least that kind of run down kind of energy. And so focusing on something that's bigger than yourself, whether it's religion, whether it's just serving your customers, whoever it is that you need to support, and just doing things for other people or for a purpose that's bigger than yourself, can keep your soul uplifted and can keep you moving forward in a positive way. And then the overarching thing that you need to remember throughout this whole time is to not be too hard on yourself. This is a really challenging time for many of us. For me personally, it's not too bad because I'm used to working from home. I have everything that I need right here in order to do the work that I'm doing. I can still coach people online, so it's not really impacted on my life that much. But I know for many people, this is a big change. And when you make big changes in the habits that we have in our daily life, that's really challenging for us. So be a little bit easy on yourself if you have a bad day. Make sure that you do just acknowledge that it's not always going to be perfect. And so in summary, look after your mind, your body, and your soul, and remember to be as kind to yourself as you would be to your best friend.